Hello, and a very warm welcome to SportsLumo.com's 50 greatest Olympic moments for India. I am Siddharth Vishwanathan, editor-in-chief of SportsLumo.com, and in today's episode, I will talk about the silver that almost became gold in the 2016 Rio Olympics. Folks, the art of turning anything golden is known as alchemy. If you touch silver, the alchemist will make it gold. If PV Sindhu had possessed that quality, then maybe she would have been one of the greatest ever in the business. But sadly, PV Sindhu is only a sporting mortal. Her journey in 2016 was a reflection of the way how she had emerged out of the shadow of Saina Nehwal. Indian badminton had gotten a great boost when Saina Nehwal had secured bronze in the 2012 London Olympics. But in 2016, PV Sindhu took the mantle up brilliantly, and she almost came close to winning the gold medal. But a determined champion in Carolina Marin stopped that. In this episode, I will talk about the silver medal that made PV Sindhu one of the greatest in badminton, not just in India, but also in the world. Folks, as I mentioned in the intro, Saina Nehwal was the queen of Indian badminton at a time when Indian badminton needed heroes. The 2012 medal was the tip of the iceberg for many. But in that same year of 2012, one more teenager announced herself as one of the best in the business. Her family belonged to a sporting pedigree, her father, her mother. So it was no surprise that Pusarla Venkata Sindhu or PV Sindhu would acquire success in a sport that she would choose. Her height, her athleticism, her fitness made badminton a natural calling for Pusarla Venkata Sindhu or PV Sindhu. Sindhu continued to impress many people in the junior circuit. She had a great outing in the junior championships as well as the world junior championships. But in 2012, the same year in which Saina won the bronze, PV Sindhu in the China Open defeated Li Juerei of China. Li Juerei was the gold medal winner in 2012. Many believe that was the moment which saw PV Sindhu become the greatest. And it was at that time when the torch was being passed from Saina to Sindhu. There were further great performances in the World Championship as well as in the Commonwealth Games when Sindhu won the bronze. In 2016, all the performances that PV Sindhu had put in 2 years, 3 years prior to Rio were being put to test. Indian badminton suffered a major jolt when Saina Nehwal was knocked out in the first round. But it was revealed that her knee injury had flared up. It was the start of a painful process of healing and recovery, setback and then further setbacks for Saina. But it started to represent the upward curve for PV Sindhu. She sailed through the league stages. In the round of 16, she defeated her future nemesis, Tai Tzu-yin. She defeated Nozomi Okuhara as well, one of the top players at that time. And then she had reached the semi-final. In the semi-final, she put up a brilliant show and went to the final. A medal was assured, and it was even higher than what Saina had achieved in 2012. Sindhu won the opening game. Hopes arose for 1.3 billion Indians. In the second game, Sindhu was on the cusp of history Carolina Marin, European champion, All England champion, Malaysia, Indonesia Masters champion, was now in prime contention to be second best. PV Sindhu was going to give India something which they had never even hoped for. Sindhu was leading, but the champion instincts of Marin simply were too good on that given day. She won 5 straight points and she managed to claw her way back. Carolina Marin went on to win the second game. The third game, tipsy-topsy affair that it was, went in favor of Carolina Marin. A lot of Indians suffered heartbreak and emotional distress that day. Yours included, but for different reasons only. PV Sindhu's loss was a catharsis that ushered in massive change in Indian badminton. Silver was Sindhu's, but gold eluded her. After Rio, there would be a sequence of events in which PV Sindhu would lose in the knockout stages, would get knocked out in the most inexplicable manner. Many wondered whether Sindhu had the tendency to choke in knockout situations. Well, when that word was used, journalists would routinely get trolled. That was the level of support Sindhu had. But in 2019, Sindhu overcame all the heartbreak and became the first Indian badminton player to win the World Championship in Basel. That put to rest all speculations that PV Sindhu could not perform on the bigger stage. In Tokyo Olympics 2020, Sindhu would etch her name in history books as the second Indian after Sushil Kumar to win 2 consecutive medals in the Olympics. It took one bad game in the semi-final against Tai Tzu Yin to be knocked out of the gold and silver medal reckoning. But she put up her best against Hebing Jiao in the badminton semi-final bronze playoff match. And she did it. Tai Tzu Yin, her conqueror, lost the final to Chen Yufei. But PV Sindhu in 2016 Rio had shown that she truly held the mantle of India's badminton queen. And she ushered in a revolution that will not stop with her departure. PV Sindhu has now laid the base for badminton greatness, and many other individuals will soon follow suit. Thank you so much for watching this special episode of SportsLumo's 50 Greatest Olympic Moments, folks. In the next and final episode, I will focus upon the number one moment in all our history until Tokyo 2021. That is Abhinav Bindra and the gold of 2008 that changed Indian dynamics forever. Stay tuned for that episode. Press the subscribe button, tap the bell icon, like, comment and share, folks, and spread the word about SportsLumo's longest running series of 50 Greatest Olympic Moments for India. Take care. Bye-bye.